find on our website when you apply. Under the wholesale lending, we also have these wholesale developmental loans in partnership with other stakeholders as well. So I'm just going to skip this one. And then, yes, there's also a portfolio of properties that the former CFA had that you can also access. And these properties are in different areas. I think in the Free State, we have one in Botlhoko Shopping Center in Bethlehem, one in Mahube, and another one in Kutlwanong. So yes, you can contact us there. Our offices in the district, we also have access points in different areas. Our access points are in Tumelo, Wepener, Zastron, Sasol, we also have one, Heilbron, and Herzogville. So in those areas where we don't have offices, we partner with our stakeholders for the co-location points as well. Yes, so that is that for our products and services. I hope everybody understands them, they are clear. And yes, we have the Asset Assist program, which closed recently. However, it's within the Department of Small Business, and we are hoping that most people have applied and they will access that fund. We also have the informal micro enterprise development program, which is access to funding for the smaller assets that you can apply for, and then your cooperative development support fund. So those are some of the funding that we have for somebody who really needs funding. Like I said, we collaborate well with our stakeholders. However, I feel the main challenge that we face as DFIs is compliance. Our compliance has become so stringent that it's difficult even for other people to access, but having said that, it doesn't mean that you can't access funding, but our compliance has changed a lot since we became one entity. I don't know if there are any questions, but I just want to say thank you for listening. I'm going to send to another person to present.
Thank you. For any questions, ladies and gentlemen, maybe Bujang unza aliteng, so we can pose those questions after they have just left the podium. Let me then call on stage on the podium Fatima. Fatima is from the NEF. She will share with us an information that she has brought for the Free State. Thank you.
Tumelo, good afternoon to the guests, to ladies and gentlemen, program director and HODs and everybody else that I haven't mentioned. There's a message that came across strongly from the discussions that we've had today, and I'd like to reiterate what's been said. No single institution can, let's just say industrialization cannot be achieved by any single institution. It requires coordinated partnerships from government, from DFIs, private sector, and even entrepreneurs. My name is Fatma Brankis. I am an investment associate at the Mbewu Fund, representing the National Empowerment Fund. The NEF is an agency of the DTIC and is a driver and thought leader in promoting and facilitating Black economic participation. We were established through legislation in 1998. We are the only development finance institution exclusively mandated to grow broad-based Black economic empowerment. We provide funding across all sectors from 250,000 to 75 million, focusing on commercially viable businesses that create jobs and that expand Black participation. The NEF's role in industrialization. We drive industrialization by financing Black-owned industrial enterprises with a deliberate focus on women and youth. We target manufacturing, agro-processing, beneficiation, and value-adding sectors that strengthen localization. We use patient capital to de-risk and scale projects, and we act as a catalyst for job creation, regional growth, and inclusive, sustainable industrialization. We have active partnerships with national departments, provincial departments, local governments, state-owned entities, and private sector partners. These collaborations allow us to align funding with provincial priorities, to include regional specific opportunities, to unlock those opportunities, and to ensure that industrialization translates to real economic activity on the ground. The NEF has or provides and offers different funding instruments across various stages of business development. The Strategic Projects Funds focuses on your larger catalytic projects, your Black industrialist initiatives with funding up to 75 million rand. The Umnoto Fund supports acquisitions, new ventures, expansions that advance ownership transformation. The Mbewu Fund that I work with supports startups, franchises, and expansions with funding up to 15 million rand, whilst rural, township, and community development supports inclusive growth in underserviced areas. Now, funding alone does not always sustain businesses. We therefore provide non-financial support, from pre-investment advisory and business plan support to post-investment monitoring and mentorship. When businesses are experiencing distress, we provide turnarounds, restructurings, business rescue support. This integrated approach protects investments, it sustains jobs, and it protects and strengthens long-term sustainability. The NEF differs fundamentally from commercial banks. We, as a development finance institution, has a higher risk appetite, and we are not purely collateral driven. We focus on transformation and job creation. We fund sectors across the economy, provided that businesses and projects are commercially viable and that the development and it's aligned with development objectives. We prioritize sectors that support localization, job creation, and sustainability. Sectors that we do not fund include sin industries, luxury property development, speculative transactions, on-lending businesses, exploration of minerals, persons under debt review, and manufacture of ammunition. When assessing business plans and applications, we focus on market demand and operational capacity and compliance. Applicants need to demonstrate demand through feasibility studies, through off-take agreements. There needs to be operational involvement by the entrepreneurs. They need to have industry experience or obtain relevant training. And compliance with all relevant laws and regulations is a non-negotiable. Our funding process is structured and quite transparent. It starts with deal packaging, due diligence, followed by investment committee approval. Thereafter, disbursement of funds. In conclusion, the NEF remains a committed strategic partner to DESIA, and we look forward to collaboration beyond this Indaba. Thank you.
Thank you, Fatima. With that insightful presentation from National Empowerment Fund, of which we do have written the Free State, there is a number. Oh, it's now off of the screen. Okay, so the next one, the last presentation that we've got is a video from PDTS, from the Central University of Free State. Let me not talk on your video. Perhaps you can outline it a little bit, and then it's a 3-minute video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. All protocol observed. My name is Balesa Ramantu, and I am a project engineer at the PDTS. I am with my colleague, Kekeletso Koroloso, who is working in our marketing department. So PDTS is a product development technology station situated at the Central University of Technology. We are an initiative of TIA, which is the Technology Innovation Agency. Just to explain in short what PDTS is and what we do. So PDTS is basically there to assist innovators, SMMEs, and individuals to take their idea from TR level 1, technology readiness level 1, which is mainly an idea of what you want to do. We assist them to take that idea to TR level 7, whereby now the product is ready to be commercialized. So we do that by designing, by prototyping, by manufacturing, and also assisting with registering their project with TTO in terms of the IP. So I'm just going to play a short video of what PDTS is about and some of the services that we offer. And if by the end of the program you have any questions that you would like to ask us, you are more than welcome to visit our station. Thank you.
Do you have a great idea, but not necessarily the know-how or the means to convert it into a product? Or do you just want assistance with a certain aspect of the product? Process. At the Product Development Technology Station, or better known as PDTS, we take new or existing ideas and convert them into products. We have a team of creative and skilled professionals based at the Central University of Technology in Bloemfontein, with more than 2 decades of experience. Our services have been developed specifically to provide assistance to clients, innovators, and entrepreneurs with a variety of solutions and concepts to effectively get their ideas to the market. PDTS currently focuses on the development of new products, especially medical assistive devices, limited run tooling for injection molding, advanced sheet metal and tubing, advanced machining and tooling, and graphic design and branding, all in line with the quality management system ISO 9001. As the technology station within the Technology Station Innovation Agency TIA Technology Stations Program, we provide a comprehensive product development service. The PDTS assists in 2 ways. We either provide a specific service as part of the production process or develop new products from start to finish. Visit www.pdts.co.za for more info to see what we offer and look at the examples of products we have developed.
Okay. Round of applause, please. Thank you, Portia. To my speakers here, thank you very much for the presentations. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've got some questions, clarity seeking, they are still around with us. PTDS, they are their second booth in the pavilion for presentations. And yes, we do have exhibitors here today. So please, after the session, walk about, do buy something. Just listen to them, do buy something, buy local. Yeah, as we move forward, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are coming to an end of our session. As we are coming to an end of our session, okay, we will be closing the session. By so saying, our closing will be channeled or will focus more on the way forward based on the elements that came through this session, especially in the morning discussions. So, as Pumla, Program Director for the day, I would like to thank you very much. You have been a good audience as I am handing over to my acting HOD, Ndate Pakiso. Ndate Pakiso una le team ya hae a sebetsang le yona. Team ya Ndate Pakiso, can you afford my HOD with an information? Colleagues, it has been a wonderful engagement. Industrialization policy being afforded with the presentation by Ntate Mahele, that being laid by the foundation of our acting HOD when he was giving us the purpose of the day. Then it moved to the key areas on industrialization area, whereby we deliberated and focused on partnerships. We focused on enhancement and improvement in our competitiveness and innovation. It came out very strong in our discussion, that part. We then focused, as the HOD is coming through, the emphasis on skills development, focused on the elements of understanding that when we talk industrialization, we talk up high scale, meaning your production capacity should be at the level whereby you are able to invest to support the investment promotion in the province. We went down as we're deliberating on those factors. We have then engaged on the funding elements. As we've engaged on the funding elements, access to markets came out very strong. And we appreciated the academians when they were taking us through on the levels that they are assisting, or they will then be assisting us in partnership and collaborating with our industry, with our department, in ensuring that the industrial sector is moving. We then move forward as my LGD is coming. Okay. and then my HOD is communicating clearly with us. He is indeed indicating to say that, but Pumla, you can't close up. You cannot close up the session for questions. If people, they've got questions to pose, let them pose the questions. So, Fatima, Mebujang, PDTS, please be ready. I am stepping down a little bit, as I will be noting some hands if you've got questions for the following speakers that have just left the stage. Okay. By show of raising up your hand, we will then note you. Earlier, I was being assisted here by Ndatele Buang Leps and Grace. Where are they? So that they can assist me with the roving mics. Okay, how? Can you kindly assist me? Limamiki, Mutseki. Okay, by show of hands, please, let's start here. Let's start this side. And then you're gonna go to the next one and the last one, okay? From here, anyone from here that would like to take a bite, input, comment, question, clarity seeking? Okay, let's move. We're going to the next row. How can I do that? Dumela ntate.
Ke a utlwagala?
Ha o utlwagala?
Okay, Dumela. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. All protocol observed. My name is Masi Goliath. I'm from Capex company. A lot of English has been said since the morning, please. Now my English is a bit tired now. Yes, thank you very much. I represented the automotive services allocation, and today ke kopa ke re fela ka pelenyana ra leboga. At least there is hope, because I'm one of the companies tse berekelang from Kontlo. Ke bereka ka dikoloi thata for all these years. I think from 2010 antse ke berekela wheel rent until I moved to my own house. Working from there, it's not easy. It hasn't been easy. Ntse re leka ho thola all the fundings, but luckily hope eating daramo na le something e ke thotsing, and I think this year a lot ka nnete. Yeah, no,
Okay.
so I want to thank you very much. Honestly speaking, you have made things a lot easier for me, and the other mechanics as well. I'm standing here, keep a representer as well. At least there is hope for them. By Bona, we do a lot of good work. Trust me, we get clients all over Kilabona, Cabo Tropon, trying to beat the prices and so on, and we do that. The call outs that we do, they are costly for Rona, but in the Hono Tusa somewhere, but Tangia Hall. For Sitfa, Kabona paperwork Yabona for Rona, it too strict your holo. Harizika maybe Kirona Hospital paperwork handle or something. So when I compare it to the one, yeah, this year, the one for this year, it was more straightforward. You can need a compliance setting, but yeah, seed for Haritzbega Pebeleta Hono, Holeka Way, Mechalio Lake, a bankanya, we want to grow. So in the rate, Holona Luna, Seblif, Lescala, Bala, Bunta Tebadi space, but they get a lot of money from us. Lescala Inyata, Langahan and Trino. You can imagine how many motor mechanics are in the location. Basnan set up with a good, it's at the workshop. But not today, at least I say that no, my standard has picked up. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Date. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, it deserves a round of applause. And it's one of those enterprises that we have been supporting the department as well, financially and non-financial. Okay, the next one, please. Okay, over there. Thank you, Mamiki. Okay, Linda Dejafta, come.
Dumelang bomme le bontate.
Dumelang ngwaneso.
A buang ke Pinky, surname ke Mogele. We are from Lineage Legacy Enterprise, ka hara Botshabelo. Re feme e rokang, re roka diaparo. So, ke ne ke kopa fela hore, re kopa le rona department ha ke re shebe. E sale ke etsa di-application since 2023, ko di-STIA. E sale ke etsa di-follow-up. Company ya rona e compliant. Till today, ha re so kgone ho fumana thuso. We do have market. Mosebetsi ha se bothata, re hloka fela a little boost hore re kgone ho matha. Re employile batho ba bangata ka hare ho Botshabelo. So ne ke kopa fela hore department ha e ke e utlwe sello sa rona. Se re lile nako e telele. Ke a leboha.
Ra leboha mme. Department e teng, ke department e le nna, ke eme mona. Re mametse, re utlwile. Ke a leboha mme. Okay, the next one, lost and found. Lost and found. Get the spectacles. As and then we are still going around. Okay, you'll find them here by me. Okay, the next one, Ntate Jafta.
Ke a leboha, Program Director. And thank you very much for the presentations. I think cluster development is one of the solutions to industrial development and inclusive growth in the Free State through collaboration. And that Mahube emphasized that many times. But what I would like to ask the panel of the FDIs and commercial banks is, what is it that I know for a fact that IDC has some products that have been aligned to cluster development. And as an initiative by the government, it means we expect other stakeholders to really participate and start to align their products in line with some of the initiatives that are being undertaken by government. So I would like to hear from NEF or other commercial banks who are not, if they don't have solutions at the moment, please, I'm calling upon them to say, maybe try to align the products to suit some of the initiatives that are very progressive. Thank you so much.
Innovation. This is really an initiative that has just been established, which is clusters. And we can see from that, we are going far with it. So you've mentioned that it's after IDC. They've got a quite structured program under the clusters. Meme Mhlahlo has got a video, Honorable HOD. She's got a video, a 2-3 minute video. Allow me to pass it by you. She would like to play that video. Thank you, HOD. Meme Mhlahlo, may you please come on stage and play the video for us? As and when, ladies and gentlemen, you are still thinking of those questions, comments, and answers, before I give it over to Fatima and Mebu Zhang to respond to the questions that were posed on the table. Mike. Okay. Introduce yourself in the meantime.
Good afternoon, colleagues. My name is Lebohang Molebadze, and I work with Mem Mhlahlo at the IDC. So we also have Aus Wandisam Zozana, as well as she's also our colleague there. My brother, please help me with the volume. Gary is not coming out that side. Thank you.
The IDC Free State Regional Office emphasize on business opportunities that exist with its strategic location and proximity to all major South African provinces. Catering for businesses looking to access funding from 1 million to 20 million rand. The corporation's Small Business Finance and Region Strategic Business Unit was established to streamline offerings and better serve the IDC's diverse clients.
My name is Mahube. I'm the Managing Director of UIFeed. UIFeed is a business that
Portia, please.
manufactures chicken feed that we supply into the market.
My name is Michael Chen. I'm the Director of Topline Plastics based in Bloemfontein in the Free State. We manufacture specialized forms. Our product lines range from the courier bags to carrier bags to specialized forms that are extruded and even up to the extent of actually shrink forms.
The entity as it is now was funded by the IDC. There was a plant that existed previously, but the plant could not manufacture pelletized feed. Because of the IDC's expertise and understanding of our capital requirements, the IDC entertained the idea whereby we had to upgrade the plant to enable it to manufacture pelletized feed and supply it to the market.
IDC has helped Topline to buy the existing building, and from there we grew from a 1 printer to currently we have 6 printers. With IDC's help, Topline grew much quicker than what we can with a normal commercialized bank.
IDC, partnering you, growing the economy and developing Africa.
Ladies and gentlemen, indeed, it was, we've experienced some connectivity glitches here. And I'm not sure whether you managed to capture, as I was not following. It was disturbing me a lot. I'm not sure whether we can allow the colleagues to replay the video, or we can go to their website, because I'm sure it is in their website with their presentation. Yeah, but the connectivity failed us in this instance. Okay. So I was making reference to Ndate Jafta's IDC's comment, wherein he was mentioning of the cluster fund that the IDC has got. Okay. Okay, so as we are closing down, ladies and gentlemen, with that note, we apologize for that video, and let's give this opportunity to Mahube, Fatima. We've got our guests here that they've posed questions, they've made comments. Just short, if you can reply on those, we'll highly appreciate. Mema Miki, there's a mic, thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. The question around compliance, yes, it's a challenge. Because we are now we are more like a bank if you look at how we are structured. And unfortunately, we have to align ourselves with the policies and guidelines. And yes, it's a challenge that we as SETFA people are also frustrated. However, I believe that we will take these concerns to our management to see what they can do about it. In terms of the clusters, I believe the Business Infrastructure Support Program from the Department of Small Business Development is structured to deal with those issues. We have that fund which I think if for example you want to get this building, and maybe you are in the same sector, maybe there's 4 companies that want to buy this building. That fund can support you in acquiring the building. It also gives you support for solar, if maybe you need energy support, if you need equipment and machinery, if you need raw materials. So the Business Infrastructure Support Program, please just check it on our Department of Small Business. And I believe they were saying that it's going to open soon for people to apply. And I'm thinking of our clients here who are into automotive. You can apply for that fund so that you can come as a group to apply for the funding so that you can run your businesses from that. And I think also the Shared Infrastructure Support Fund as well, I think it's called SAFE, Shared Infrastructure, SAFE. It's also another program that you can look into, but I know the one that is being advertised and marketed recently is the one for Business Infrastructure Support Program. So if you are a cluster and you want to apply for that funding, I believe if you visit our branches, you can get more information on that. I think it's around 1 million to 23 million for the infrastructure. Then there's 1 million to 5 million for the equipment and machinery. And there's also support for energy, like maybe if you need your solar or your generators, stuff like that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Fatima?
Unfortunately, I'm unaware of any products that we have in line with cluster development approach. And I think it's time we should consider it if not, and I will raise this with management. So I don't remember who raised the question, but do approach me after the session and let's have a chat, and then we'll take it from there. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. As we are now closing the session, I would like to call upon on stage our acting HOD, Ndade Pagiso Libona, to give us the closing remarks, as well as a way forward from here. With the hope that Ndade Pagiso, as we are doing way forward, we are going to come back and report based on that way forward that will be offered to the audience. Thank you very much. You have been a wonderful audience. Stepping off, thank you.
Thank you very much, Program Director, once more. Let me first start by saying we, as the department and as a province, we really appreciate your inputs in making sure that we do the right thing, or we continue to do the right things. Specifically with regard to the inputs that you have really made in the industrial policy. I think this is a step in the right direction. Now, let me first indicate that we are currently busy consolidating all the inputs that we have received in order to ensure that there's a quality in them, there's a clear implementation plan in terms of timelines, responsibilities, and so forth. Now, what we have also noted emanating from this Indaba, one of the key issues was that as government, we must be deliberate and we must be consistent with our own policies. Because we have noted that sometimes when somebody arrives, they say, no, this policy belongs to this specific person, does not belong to us. So that is one key issue. Another issue that was also clear, it was around how we implement the policies, that we cannot continue to talk about policies, but we are not implementing. So the issue around the implementation plan was also a key issue that was also highlighted. Now, sometimes we may have all the resources, but the issue around retraining and skilling of the entrepreneurs, wherein we must also include our academia, was also something that was really vital. Moving forward, we also agreed that as government, we cannot do it alone. We need to ensure that there's that collaboration with the key stakeholders in the sector. So by key stakeholders, I'm talking about the private sector, public, academia, and civil society at large. I think, as I've indicated, this is one industrial policy wherein colleagues also indicated that we are excited about it, but please be deliberate and intentional. Now, the other thing that we are also going to do, remember in the province we also have Investment and Economic Advisory Committee, which report directly to the Premier. Now, through this process, that Investment and Economic Advisory Committee is not going to be excluded. We've got Dr. Dan Musia here, who's the chairperson and the whole board. So we will ensure that the committee gets their report and they also input so that we also align at that level. We also agreed that this was sort of a closed session wherein we were combining our brains, we were brainstorming, but this is not the end. Me Pumla. As we move forward, we will ensure that we go to the districts, we engage municipalities, in particular, the units that are heading economic development, because we know, colleagues, that local government, that is where we really see things. That is where there's a cold face of service delivery. So we will ensure that we go to the districts, we present, we also take into cognizance their own input, because again, colleagues, we can be in one province, but each and every district, it's unique. So we need to see how do we then invest in that particular district. And as we go to the district also, we don't want to go there alone. We will really like to go there with this team that has combined here, so that they can see that we are serious. I want to emphasize this word. We are serious and intentional about industrialization. So, having said that, from my side, on behalf of the Department of Treasury, on behalf of the committee that is here, both technical and strategic, that has really organized this, and all the partners, maybe let me rather say all protocol observed. Otherwise, I'll leave somebody and then they say, but they didn't mention us. I saw when you were talking, somebody was talking about the bank, and then he said, I seen Ntate Mochiani there, and next to him, it was Ntate Moshani from Standard Bank, and then now it was a problem. So it is always best to say all protocol observed. And colleagues, it has been really wonderful. There's one person that we did not really give a good round of applause, our program director. Can we just give a round of applause? Program director, thank you so much. And every person who really participated, I would really like to thank you, because you really thought, sit down and prioritize this. We are really, really appreciative as the department, because you could have done some stuff in Tate Dioma, looking at your profits and so forth, but you prioritize this. We really, really want to say thank you so much for your time and the inputs. So having said that, Program Director, should we then, or must I then hand over to you, because kwena mga mosebetsi o tlo tseba ho kwala hantle. Ke a leboha.
Ke leboha ntate ka mpha matla hore ke kwale. Ntate o sa re lebohile kaofela. As we are closing off now the session, I would like to thank each and everyone that has participated in this session. Indeed, for you being here, its significance, you've added a significance in an industrialization Indaba. For you being here, it indeed indicated that the Free State Province has got some people that are still excited and are looking forward to assist the department to move forward and contribute positively in the mandate of the department that it's driving. So by so saying, ladies and gentlemen, to all the speakers, from the program director herself to the HOD who provided us with a welcoming note, as well as a key address, the purpose actually in the key address, to Sisba Tabile who welcomed us in this session, going down to the key deliberations of the discussions whereby Advocate Musia were leading with those panel members, key panel members, and the financial institutions that presented, and with an HOD at the end who has finalized. We would like to say thank you very much, and we are indeed looking forward to be working with you in future. Thank you. Goodbye. Hey, wait, why not? Why not? Why not in my posho? Why not in my posho?
I see you, boom, I see you. Oh, let's get to that. Oh, Raji,